Alright, short break, but we're back. Let's get started right away, shall we? If I want to do this all tonight, I need to do this quick. Yamato Automatic Navigation System. Dr. Sato? I'm sorry, there's no more I can do for Miss Mori. There's the same life support capsule we used for Yurisha when she was in a coma. So yeah, this is where Yurisha was when she was guiding us with her memories, if you remember. Keeping Miss Mori inside it means we can at least maintain her in her present state. She'll be able to recover when we get to Earth though, right? When she can get treatment in a proper facility? Even in that case, the odds we can save her are less than 0.1%. But there's still a chance, right? Well, it would take a miracle. Miracles don't just happen like that. Sonata, miracles are things that you make happen. So let's go to the bridge. This is only another reason. Yes, I know. It's another reason we have to save the Three Earths. So yeah, Mori is fatally wounded. And we're only keeping her stable because we put her in the same cryogenic sleep that we put Yurisha. Sorry it took so long. That was Miss Mori. She's fighting for her life right now, just like we all are in a way. So we have to win. Yes, I know. Suzumu? Let's just focus on what we've got in front of us. That's our job as officers of, members of Haven Defenders. Sonata, please explain the situation. I'll transmit what you have to say to all vessels. Yes, sir. As you can see, the space-time fusion appears to be in its final stage. The dimensional barriers have already been breached, and the Three Earths are physically approaching one another. But in part because they're ignoring the Roche limit, it would seem that the kind of dimensional distortion is being created between the Three Earths. So is there still time? According to information from Leonard Testarossa, the situation could persist for a few more months. Given what we've heard from Full Frontal, though, people will have reached their mental limits long before then. In other words, we have to act quickly. So if we use the Cosmo Reverse System, this will save the Three Earths. I don't know. Sir? Really, just what is the Cosmo Reverse System anyway? Huh? In their analysis, our engineers have found it's made of a complex and recursive concatenated, I have no idea what that word is, structure, like the neural network of the human brain. There's little more than a theory, but you could say the Cosmo Reverse System is something like an individual life form. You mean it's alive? And you might consider the wave motion pattern it possesses like the memory necessary to restore the Earth. But the problem is, whose memory is it? Don't you think it would be the memories of the crew of the Yamato and all the members of Haven Defenders? I can't think what else it might be. Well, is it not actually what it is? So what do you say? If we use the Cosmo Reverse, will we be able to save the Earth? That depends entirely on his, or rather on the Cosmo Reverse System's memory. Wait, what do you mean when you said his just now? I'm getting a response on the radar. Multiple units approaching. All vessels prepare for battle. Dun dun dun! You might be able to guess who the Cosmo Reverse System actually is. Scenario 51! Darker than the darkest black. Oh, you're letting me send out 4? I finally get to send out Bright! Enemy formation approaching. It's Mycenae! Impossible, didn't we wipe them all out in the battle at Feldina? Don't worry about that right now, everybody just launch. 24 units get to be launched. You know what? Destiny Gundam, I'm kind of tempted to bring the Neo Zeong, but I didn't upgrade him at all. I didn't give him anything, so Unit 02 and Goru. So there was still some of you left alive? Mazinger, and all you wretched humans. I refuse to die until you've been defeated. Save it for some other time, will you? We're a little busy trying to save the Earth here. What does the fate of one tiny planet matter to the ruler of an entire galaxy? If, however, I should remain defeated at the hands of you humans from that tiny planet, that would forever remain a stain upon the name of Olympus. With sheer force of will. Even if his body is falling apart, seems like his spirit is still strong. Great General of Darkness, if that's what you really want, then we'll be happy to take you on. Then you have my gratitude, Tetsuya Tsurugi. Bring it on, Great General of Darkness. We can't afford to lose either. Not at least until we've saved all 3 Earths. You have to defeat them all in 2 turns. Gee, it's almost like this isn't the only enemy we're going to be fighting this mission. Neom. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. All the enemy units are at half health. Because this is the remnants of their army that we've already beaten. So, yeah. Defeating them in 2 turns? Not exactly a huge challenge. NTD. Just gonna wipe out as many as we can. Biosensors. Mazen power. Alright. Most of this is going to be spent defending. Hit me, daddy. Also, his hit points regenerate on his turn to a ton. So yes, he starts at half health, then he's up to like 90% health on the next turn. Because he fucking cheats. He's the great General of Darkness. And then he I-beams them. Alright. Come on. I was pressing the button and it wasn't letting me. Leap Slasher. Beam Saber Hyper. Alright. Everything else is just weakening Great General of Darkness so that one of my units can get the kill. Sword versus sword. Zero. Final Breath Nova. Koji Kabuto, your soul is mine. This is undeniably one fine attempt at revenge, but don't you think you can defeat us with those forces? Let's do this, Great General of Darkness. I'm gonna defeat you and put an end to Mice today. Just like we already did. took less damage than I expected. Oh well, guess that means I get to Stoner Sunshine him. Weaken him a bit more. Crap. I need to use direct attack, I think. I hope this is enough. Attack me if you dare, Mazinger. The Great General of Darkness will strike you down. Is this some suicidal attempt at revenge? No, I can't think that such a man as him would start a battle he has no hope of winning. Since I'm not sure what he's up to, the thing to do is to take him out as fast as possible. By the way, this is the final SR point of the game. The final scenario does not give you an SR point. So this is it. Nope, not enough. Darn it, I was hoping to make that dramatic by having him finish him off. Oh well, right. Get a buttload of experience, please. You're not in range. Snipe. There we go. Valor. Wish. Bright's fallen behind on experience. Why aren't you dead, motherfucker? They gained 2 levels from doing that, and he's still not dead. Shin, black sheep of the family. Do it. Finally. 10 levels. No. Victory is ours, Great General of Darkness. It cannot be. No, I shall use this regret, this anger and suffering. With them I shall open the gate to Hades. Is he serious? Don't you know when you've been beaten? You disgrace yourself as a great general. Oh, I admit it. You are all very strong, strong enough even to defeat me. But now you shall see that there is one whom not even you can hope to defeat. He's up to something. We have to stop him. Everyone attack at once. These wretched torments of hell give me strength. I, Commander of Olympus, Great General of Darkness, offer up my life. Stand open now, gates of Hades. Great General of Darkness. What's happening? Why is this suddenly freezing cold? Because we're in space? What is going on here? A flame? In space? No, that's a mass of pure malevolence. Who are you? I am the Emperor of Darkness. Once here I was known as Hades, god of the underworld. What? So the general just resurrected Hades himself? Ashura was revived with the mechanical body as well. Are you telling me this is the same thing? Oh, Iron Mazen. The Great General of Darkness was attempting to return me to life by offering you as a sacrifice. You who once defeated me. And when he couldn't do that, he offered up his own life instead? All his suffering has become my strength, transformed into great flames of hate, throwing open the gates of Hades. Oh, thank you, Lord Hades. I mean, Emperor of Darkness. My body of steel is revived. Now we can take our revenge on these humans. Great General of Darkness, Garadabla, Ashura, I draw upon your powers, along with the empty shells of the heroes of Olympus. Yes, my lord, we understand. You will not fail to bury these enemies before you. Watch it, everyone. That mechanical beast will be greatly enhanced, just like Ashura. So this is another power of the Emperor of Darkness. Damn it, we don't have time for this. Why did all this have to happen now, right at the worst possible moment? It seems you don't understand. What? Everything about this turn of events was prearranged. Behold. Exev's army. It must have come from the Earth of the AD dimension. Impossible. Does that mean Exev is still alive? No. Mido? I sense something far more evil than him. Then who is it? A truly great evil? No. That is not what I am. Who are you? My name is Black Noir. Black Noir? So his entire name means darkness. Yep. Black Darkness. He's the one who's truly behind everything? Indeed. Though he's always had the power to crush you, he has waited to seize upon the most effective time. What? How is this the most effective time? The Earth is about to be destroyed. If he's Exev's boss, does that mean he's trying to do the same thing as Embryo and Leonard? Destroy the Earth and then remake it from nothing? Oh, I don't care about what happens afterward. I simply want the Earth to be destroyed. I thought it'd be interesting to see things end like that for once. I do not understand. Is this some kind of joke? Such great malice, and for so slight a reason. Truly, this is a being of great evil. Black Noir, just what are you anyway? Well, if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'm a higher dimensional being from another universe. A higher dimensional being? By the way, yes, this is Might Gain plot! Yes, I am the ruler of this dimension. I suppose you could call me its god. We're up to 3 now? But why? Why are you trying to take over the world? I'm not trying to take over anything. I already control it. Embryo was, after all, only playing into the palm of my hand. Yes, the entire world is nothing more than the story I have created. What? God, the ruler of the AD dimension. You mean that wasn't Embryo? So this is the truth of our world. The truth that Aeolia Shenberg, that celestial being, was seeking. You asked why I was doing this. I'll tell you that too. For the fun of it, obviously. I've been using all of you, playing a game to amuse myself. Embryo made for a pretty interesting clown, but really what I'd like to see is war. What? The Coordinators, the Jovian Federation, the Aloz, the Meganoids, the Martian Successors, the DG Alliance, and irregulars like Geizok and Embryo. I used all of them to perpetuate different cycles of war and peace. So all of our battles have been no more than some game? You're telling me that Yorika went through all that, suffered so much just for one guy's amusement. And then you broke through the dimensional barrier. Yeah, new challenger, that's kind of the point of the character. This is Might Gain's attempt at meta commentary on the superhero / super robot genre. And as far as I was concerned, that only meant the game got more interesting as the playfield expanded. That can't be! All of you are nothing more than pieces on a game board. And Mido Senpuji, I gave you the most important role. I made you the hero. What? For ages, I tried and tried to get the character right. I sowed countless different seeds for that purpose. Akino Tenkawa. One of those seeds was the anime Geki Gengar 3. This is an especially dumb plot point! What? It influenced many people, just like your friend, but ultimately it was a failure. Those with superhuman strength, like Banjo Haran, never grew into the kind of person I was looking for. Oh? The tragic loss of a family member, the cruelty of war, the act of fighting with one's precious friends. None of them gave birth to the kind of hero I wanted. Oh. Huh. You don't say. What I really wanted was somebody who believed in justice. An absolutely pure hero without the slightest flaw. Yeah! Yeah! It's real silly. And you, Mido Senpuji, you are that hero. No, all I did was honor my father's dying wish. Your parents themselves were no more than pawns, put in place to raise you to be a hero. And Joe the Ace merely served to act as your rival. Everything was done for the purposes of the game. This can't be true. My whole life I would have fought against the evil in this world for justice. Yes, alongside your friends, you defeated one evil after another, getting many items and experience. Then you got a hold of the last item, the Cosmo Reverse System, and you probably thought that now all you had to do was wait for the end. But this time the ending that I want is the one where the heroes all fail, and the Earth is destroyed. And you can't just show up and decide that everything's over. Not for us, and not for any of our fights either. That's right, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna defeat you with my own 2 hands. I refuse to sit back and give you whatever ending you want. Sorry, prepare yourself. Be careful, everyone. Those baptized robots under Black Noir's command have ultra healing powers. We'll have to focus all our attacks on taking them out, or they'll just recover the damage. All these efforts of yours are in vain. No mere humans could possibly defeat us transcendent beings. The future that awaits you all is darker than the darkest black. And we'll just cut through that darkness. That is our battle. Yep. I'll let you guys come to your own conclusions about some of this stuff, but yep. But yeah, Black Noir is supposed to be a meta commentary on Super Robot shows and stuff like that. So yeah. Paladin with his eyes on the prize. Yes. We are the only ones with the dragon. Let's show that off, shall we? Silly Jill Tummy. Oh, right. No, I'm gonna leave System Seizure for next turn, because, the Mycenaean gods are still out there. Nope, still alive. NTD. Yep. This one just uses like telekinesis / gravity to hit you. Owie! That actually hurt. Don't care. Bye-bye. Because they've gotten upgrades and stuff. They usually only give that information in between scenarios, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we totally made it so you can fly through space. Don't worry." But it's kind of bullshit. Because it doesn't really make sense. The answer to your question is plot convenience and nothing else. I'm really surprised someone like Joe the Ace does not have frickin' Accel as one of his abilities. Technobabble is why. Yes, Technobabble. Also, hey, Nova. I mean, that's entirely accurate. Oh, hey, it's this shitty dude with the bow and arrow that we're supposed to be afraid of. Oh, hey, look at that! Ashra's back! Really? Best I can do, huh? Hi, Ashra! Oh, it's Garadabla! Someone I'm actually worried about. New challenger, the only person that works for is Unit 12. The rest of them don't have that kind of fine control over their AT fields. At least I thought so. And yes, this is several XEV's units that he piloted himself. Yeah, Super Robot Wars logic. Which is because we said so. Okay, I'm definitely showing this attack, but I'm also a little scared of it because, you'll see. It's even 13, sorry. That was with Persist active. This motherfucker hurts. Alright. You guys have beam attacks. I'm gonna use beam attacks too. We got a dragon. They're not nearly as strong unless XF's actually piloting them. Why could I be putting Go right there? Because I'm gonna do this. Meow. Shine Spark. Alright, let's wipe out the rest of them. You still don't have a map attack, and I keep forgetting that. You have a map attack. Sounds good. Valor. Enough attack. Oh, absolutely, new challenger. There are tons of ways to heal. Spirit, units can heal themselves with spirit commands, sometimes if they have them. But I also have, other ones. Oh! I don't have any other commands right now. There are other people that have commands specifically that can heal other units. Right now, the only one I have is Wish, that recovers 50% HP. But there are ones that are like, recover 3,000 HP, recover 6,000 HP, stuff like that. Absolutely. There are healing units. You can also, certain units, if they're like right next to somebody who's been damaged, darn it, it doesn't have it. You might. Yeah, see the repair command. If I used her turn, I could repair Ryoma. There are certain units specifically that have, like, you see that wrench icon there in the bottom left of that section, in the bottom right section? That wrench icon, if a unit has that, that means they can use repair on other units as their action instead. It does give them experience, by the way. So yes, there's several ways to heal. There are several units that are basically healing units, too. They're actually real good. Time to use this attack, which I have not used in the longest freaking time. Yeah, the Rocky on Air thing is one of my favorite parts about this mech. Grand Bang is is my favorite OG mech out there, honestly. The resistance is useless. Oh no! He healed himself! You monster! No, no. I am a god. No mere humans could defeat transcendent beings such as ourselves. Ugh. Don't give up, Mido! Sally, prepare to fire the instant wave. I've been making some improvements to the amplification device, just in case. This should be twice as powerful for when we use it against XM. You will be the goddess who leads us to victory. If it means saving Mido, saving everyone, I'll do it. Even though this thing looks really, really dumb. Incredible! That was the most powerful innocent wave I've ever seen! Alright, now's the time to make our comeback. Pathetic. Sally! He deflected the innocent wave? Does it have no effect on him at all? This can't be. We used it to defeat Exev. The Black Noir is the same as who gave him power. It ought to work on him too. The innocent wave is nothing more than an item to make the game more interesting. What? The power it has to cause a small miracle is utterly meaningless before me. Then is there nothing more we can do? Damn it! Really, it is the height of folly to think you could triumph over a god, over your creator. Oh, are you really so sure about that? Captain Ruri? Ruri Hoshino, the Electron Fairy. Your becoming a captain at such a young age was also part of my design. With the unique skills and lovely appearance that I've given you, you truly are like a fairy. I'd prefer if you just called me by my name. I'm really just Ruri Hoshino. While it may be true that I was born into someone else's design, the fact that I'm here fighting right now is entirely a product of my own will. Your will? You think a mere pawn could possess such a thing? All of you are simply acting out your roles that I've created for you. It may be true that you are indeed possess all the powers of a god, but that is not what you are. All you're doing is no more than mere causality, no more than simple cause and effect. What do you mean? Imagine, for example, that we are someone's fish in a water tank. To a fish, whatever food is added to the tank or more fish suddenly appeared, or a natural predator comes out of nowhere. It would seem to be the will of a god. Of course, let's ignore for the moment the question of whether a fish could have any concept of God at all. So what are you trying to say? To the fish, the hidden being of great power may be a god, but from outside the tank, those are simple actions. Once the actor is identified, it's clear those actions were truly due to mere cause and effect. Even a fish can see there's no god in that. Black Noir, if you wanted to play God, you failed at the very moment you revealed yourself. That which seems wondrous from afar is often dull up close, and you're perhaps the perfect example of that. I see. So this is all just sour grapes. Yeah, sounds godlike to me. Let me raise one other point that proves you're not a god. A famous scientist once said God does not play dice. In other words, there is no probability in the laws of nature. The universe can be understood absolutely. But in the field of quantum mechanics, stands in opposition to this statement. What exactly are you trying to say? The simple fact that you don't already know the answer to that is proof you're not a god. What? This is merely my own speculation, but I believe that you are some sort of extremely advanced societal organization system created by an alien civilization. This seems to come out of nowhere, but this is actually also Might Game plot. So roll with it. You do not manipulate fate, you simply set up the situations that will give a rise to an arbitrary set of results based on some giant simulation. That sounds familiar. That's right, Setsuna. Celestial Beings Veda was probably meant to be an emulation of Black Noir. Aelia Shenberg created a being of the same nature as the great evil that was in control of the 80 dimension and attempted to stand up to it. That's why, after already accomplishing even more remarkable things, you were able to use that power to overcome the war that Black Noir has set up for you. Black Noir, you're nothing more than a system. The idea that God doesn't play dice has been overturned. You're free to call yourself a god if you want to, but the future is still uncertain, and you are not absolute. What? You expect me to acknowledge that? Me, a transcendent being. The biological evolution and advancement is boundless. From the moment you became convinced you were all-knowing, omnipotent being, you were doomed to become obsolete. That's something I've learned from a great scientist who dedicated himself to the study of gamma radiation. You mean old Saotome, don't you? And the power that celestial beings stored away in order to defeat you is already greater than your own. That's right. Setsun, it's time. I'm going to reveal the truth of this world. That's what defeating this Black Noir will mean. I'll complete the last mission of Celestial Being, fulfilling the final goals of the Innovators. The cycle frame is reacting to GN particles. Everyone's will is becoming one. This is a result of my studying the cycle frame's data that Commander Amuro gave me. Now with the people of 2, no 3 Earths joining their hearts as one, we can create a new possibility. What is this? Even back on planet Feldina was when everyone's innocent ways become one that we were able to defeat Exev. Is a miracle like that going to happen again? Our quantum burst was also strongly improved by adding Sakomu technology from the Universal Century dimension. And Universal Century Sakomu tech was only as advanced as it was because of the black technology from the new correct century. Chidori, so Kaname Sagara's dream did more than simply serve to intensify war. Curses, Innovators. They were an aberration. A wretched bunch of irregulars I never planned for. And it wasn't just Celestial Being that triumphed over your expectations. That's right, according to your original plan, the entire Jin family was supposed to be wiped out, wasn't it? That's not what happened. Not everyone died. Uchida, Keiko, Ichitaru, and I are still alive. After defeating the Meganoids, I was probably supposed to lose my purpose, never to be seen or heard from again. But instead, I'm still right here, with everyone else. Kira and I have gone from enemies. Hey, Sam! Good to see ya. My throat is killing me. We have a lot of plot. You're in the middle of it. Enjoy, because strap in. It's a wild ride. Kira and I have gone from enemies out to kill each other, good friends fighting side by side. I moved past Gekiganger, rose above revenge, and I'm fighting now so I can have a future together with Yurika. Black Noir, it seems that we've grown stronger than you ever intended back when you were caring for us inside your little fish tank. A process that only accelerated when we encountered each other across the 3 dimensions. No, I refuse to accept that. All the miracles you've ever hoped for, they were never more than events I set in motion. Why don't you put that to the test? Let's find out just how far we humans have come. Getter Rays, also known as Dragonium. In other words, the power that awakens mana. That's it, I understand now. Momoka, the miracle at Feldina. That was just the same as mana, wasn't it? That's right. When an instant wave makes contact with the dimension, it suppresses Getter radiation, causing interference in the physical world, which explains the long-range lambda driver phenomenon. Human thoughts and emotions can overcome space-time itself, and they can manifest themselves as real power. Our hearts and strength combined can bring a form miracle. All of this is meaningless. It doesn't matter how much power you can pull together. It will never be enough to overcome my aura of evil. I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Black Noir, when it's a power that is utterly opposite of your own darkness. Impossible. My aura of evil, my dimensional interface wave motion is being scattered to nothing. Is that the sun attack? No, it's something else. This is the power of the Meganoids set aside to fight Black Noir, Dan Salzer's final bequest. It is the anti-dimensional interference wave motion light. It is the sun's rays to strip away darkness. This can't be. The Meganoids were never supposed to be more than simple villains. They wanted to move on, no matter the cost. Yes, they beat you. Researching Meganoid technology earned me the ire of my peers, but I learned of your existence. And thanks to a certain someone's guidance, I was able to deliver Don Salzer's final bequest, the power to destroy you, to Banjo Harad. But it was only finished in theory. To unleash it in practice required a miracle of will. I fulfilled my promise, Koros. The Meganoids are finished once and for all. So I'm going to turn my back on the past and move on too. Mido, all is now in place. You're the one who should deliver the final blow. What? Show us all what a real hero looks like. Justice never falters, isn't that right, Mido Senpuji? I don't know if I can do it. It's no use. Now that Mido Senpuji doubts himself as a hero, he might as well be dead. I don't think so, buddy. Mido's always running out ahead of us, in the lead. He's the engine that drives the Brave Express Corps. Mido, stand up! It's done! The greatest and most powerful innocent wave that could ever be created. Now, with all of Hazen Defender's hearts joined as one. The same thing happened back on Faldina. It was only for a brief second, but this machine's lambda driver range has just expanded greatly. Thanks, AI. Thank you, Sally. You saved me again. Mido! I do not believe this. His will was on the point of breaking because of the doubts he felt in his own existence. No, this cannot happen. Nothing and no one can create miracles except me. You call this a miracle and you really aren't a god at all. What? When I hear the sound of a woman I love cheering for me, I'll stand up every time. That's what it is to be a hero. Mido. Oh, that's so cool. That's what I call a real man. No. What's gotten into him? This is a result of Executive Officer Sonata and Captain Ruri's words, along with everybody's will and Mido's refusal to get in. He's begun to doubt himself. He truly is a system. He's not a god. I refuse to accept that. I refuse! I have no business with some broken down machine. It seems that there are none that truly deserve to be called gods besides its masters of Olympus. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Emperor Darkness. Compared to that highly sensitive mass of evil, you're all a bunch of idiots. So we'll just have to beat it into you. Witness firsthand the kind of power we humans have. How dare you? You know, if something we mere humans said could get you so upset, you're not really worthy to call yourself a god, are you? Prepare yourself, Emperor Darkness. The real battle starts now. Alright, everyone. These are the last enemies who stand in our way. Let's crush them. Roger that. Watch closely now, you villains. This is our true strength. Yes, he's back to full health, though. So no, we're probably not killing him this turn. Jesus Christ! Everybody's focus gets maxed out, by the way, during that event. So, yeah. Go wild. Actually, I'm wrong. Maybe I can beat him this turn. I've got a lot of people with real stupid attacks. Including, but not limited to, Soji! The Getters obviously are going to have their own little mission to do. Ooh, yes, weaken his defense for me. Thank you, Daitarn 3 and Banjo. Banjo Haran, The role you are to play must be swallowed up by your own ego, even as you despise the Meganoids for their selfishness. This isn't going to end the way you planned. Not for me and not the Meganoids either. Even now, I have no desire to forgive them, but I will acknowledge that they made the right choice in opposing you. Kuros Danzauser, I, Banjo Haran, am going to fulfill your final wish. This is my mission. The mission of the man who defeated you and your Meganoids. The mission of a man with the sun shining in his heart, showing the way to the future. Banjo, your speeches are going to be the death of me. But since you're kind of important to this plot, why not? EXC Bank. Direct attack, smash hit. Love. Kenta Rokoken, Unkensatsu. And it should be enough, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I have every reason to believe this will work, but I'm gonna save anyway, just in case. Direct attack, because that's more important than critting right now. Double drive wheel sword, with bravery, and wish. Mayo Senpuchi, your entire existence was all my doing. I don't care what you say anymore. With the support of those around me and the justice that burns inside my heart, I will cast off all your darkness. Black Noir, I am going to show you how great the power of a living human being can be. I'm going to show you what the power of justice can do.
我々はお前を倒すために生まれてきた。
行こうかい。俺たちの手で決着をつけるんだ。行くぞかい。すべての力を振り絞れ。
了解。やるぞマイト。
マイトさん、私の力を受け取って。
感じる。これはサリーの思い。ダブルドーリン剣。
ダブルドーリン剣。
正義の力を
今ここに。
Yeah. The fact that Mike Kane and all the other Brave Express Corps have like fully realized AIs and they're individual people is a cool element. $11 levels. Impossible. How can I lose? This can't be happening. This simply can't be happening. Was I no more a pawn in some game myself? If you really don't get it, then you're not so much as a god as you are a piece of trash. You lost for one reason, and it's very simple. It's because you're evil, Black Noir. Oops, I left one of his units alive. Black Noir. Regardless of what you really are or who I really am, there's one truth out here that never changes. Justice always triumphs. Mido, do not congratulate yourself just yet, humans. Fear me, for the false god's power, nothing in comparison to my own. Is that what you have to tell yourself to keep from getting scared of us? Ah! Let's do this, Emperor of Darkness. We're going to defeat you and save all 3 Earths. They say from really far away that's going to be really hard to get them close enough to actually deal some damage. But what the heck? I forgot to use this! Oops a doodle! Also, time to do something fun but dumb. And I love dumb. Kill that dude. Grazie. And then move right here. Oops, nope. I want you to use love. In-phase transition cannon. Gravity blast. Gravity blast will hit more units. Huh! I was kind of actually hoping for that to deal more damage than it did. You have a map attack, right? Ew. I can make that work. I just need you to be able to kill somebody from here. Well, no, because those are the guys I want to hit with my map attack, damn it! Oh, fine. We'll actually watch this attack, because we don't get to see it very often. I forgot Darius is there in the cannon now. As this little fairy. Big fuck off laser! Damn, that actually would have finished him off from full. Good job, Setsuna. I forgot you don't have hitting away. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I've ruined my own plans. Alright, beat up Gyarados. Bravery, please. You know what? Hades is here. It'd be a shame to leave him alive. But you're also here. It'd be a shame not to kill Ashura. Ashura, now that you're back, it's only fitting I take you on again. I don't care how many times you return. Mazir and I will just send you back to the other side. So remember, folks, the plan is to do my best to finish this game today. So, don't be surprised if I go longer than I normally would on a work night. I love how he's like, oh, I know, I'll split Ashura in half so then he can, they can be back to normal. Oh, I split you in half the wrong way, and now I have to try it over again. You can toss him in the air, and then eat some. I can't believe this. It's too powerful. Yep. EX order, restore action. Alright, now I need other people to kill the units that are over here. Oh, you have support and defend, you asshole. You know what? One hero gets to fight another. Impossible to think I was called a hero. You support defend each other? Really? Okay. Oh look, you defended my attack. You still died. Darn it, it's still alive. Go take care of that for me, would you, Banaji? Nine's encouragement. Ion cannon. Let's weaken the Great General Darkness a bit, shall we? Oh, I forgot to show off his attack. Wait, no, never mind. It's Great General. We've seen his attack a billion times. Who wants to see Shinji spear a malevolent force of darkness? I know I do! No matter how powerful an enemy is, we will fight. That is our duty. We can do this. If this is about protecting the future, then even Ava, even I ought to be able to fight. Okay, Kaoru, but that's your answer to everything. I really like the spears. I don't know what to tell you. It's not made of fire, it's made of malice. Totally different. If it was just made of fire, it couldn't exist in space. That's silly. Ignore the fact that many of our attacks are literally fire. And that most of our mechs should not be in space. Hey, look, it's that level from Star Fox 64. That is your only attack, right? I'm pretty sure that's his only attack. Yeah, okay. He's got that and then a map attack. Which is, his map attack is fucking bonkers, don't get me wrong. Just casually dodging the fires of hell. That's the fire the Christians are trying to put them in for being gay. You're self-absorbed freaks playing gods. If bullets are enough to bring you down, you're no different than any common soldier. I hope you're ready, because this ordinary soldier is going to defeat you both, and shame you before all of space. Jesus Christ. Vel! You can hit him from that far away with your black hole cannon. Christ, dude. I'm so sick and tired of fighting these beings that are convinced they're gods. So let's get this over with already. I don't have enough time to waste dealing with you, and neither does the rest of the world. We just unlocked this attack, so yeah, I'm gonna show it off again. pretty sure I should still weaken them a little bit more. So High Mega Cannon, full power, with a little bit of Valor, just to add some spice. Good. Alright, I'm gonna suspend, just in case I don't get the effect that I'm going for. The effect I'm going for, of course, is I need to give the Mazingers the kills. Because this is their plot, so why not? Great General of Darkness, as a man of war, I must admit that I admire your persistence, which is why I'm going to defeat you myself. This time for sure, with both my power and Emperor's, I will beat you down into hell.
暗黒大将軍正々堂々と勝負だこいつで決めてやる雷鳴を切り裂けエンペラーソード 私が破れる未経年の野望もここまでかこれが偉大なる魔人皇帝の力だ
The Mazin do have the power to alter reality as they see fit sometimes. Eternal glory to the Olympus. Ah, I should have given him Wish. Gosh darn it. Do I have anybody else? I do. So is our final foe is some Emperor of Darkness who transcends human knowledge. Typical for our last battle. So you plan on throwing yourself recklessly against me. I have no intention of throwing my life away. My fight is one that will go on after this battle. Even after we've saved all three dimensions, I will fight my own dreams. He wants to open a ramen shop. In case you forgot. Just want to, you know, put that in perspective. When he says fight for my dreams, that's what he means. This should hopefully be enough. Is this the will of Zeus? Has the power of light overcome fate and brought forth the greatest of all evils upon this world? Zero is no longer destruction incarnate. It is a great god of light who fights at my side. Emperor of Darkness, no matter how deep and black your darkness is, the light that Mazinger and I cast will shine through it. Now I'll show you the power of the greatest god of them all, in the fusion of man and machine.
お前みたいなやつに世界を渡さないためにマジンガーは作られたんだ俺とゼロの全てをかけるこれがマジンガーゼロだ
You cut fire in half. Level 67. Curse you humans. Curse you Mazinger. But no, I am not to be destroyed. I am determined to overcome fate and be revived in this world once again. You just don't know when to give up, do you? But it doesn't matter. You can come back as many times as you want. We'll always be here to beat you down again. No. Special CG they made just for this game. Ooh, what's this? It's no good. There seems no way for me to be triumph. It's just, if this is what awaits me at the end of fate, I'll never win. Time to go back into sleep already, Emperor of Darkness. Don't worry about who that is. It's from Mazinger Plot. That takes care of all the Mycenae then. The Emperor turned pretty cowardly in the end there. He must have realized he was at the limit of his power. And ultimately, we won. Yeah, we won! Eradication of Mycenae and Black Noir confirmed. Now there's no one left to stop us. So there's only one thing that remains for us to do. It's finally time to use the Cosmo Reverse System. Tactical Officer Kadai, incoming message from Dr. Sato for you. What? Yeah, that was an image of the future, like exactly like New Challenger said. An image of the future where Getter Emperor and the other multiverse getters that we keep seeing from the Shine Spark attack, plus Mazinger Zero, are there every time the Great Emperor of Darkness tries to revive. The automatic navigation system. No, it can't be. Just before she died, she seems to have miraculously woke up. It must have been because her consciousness connected with yours in the innocent wave. Last thing she did was call out your name. I heard her, it's true. She said she wanted to see you. Yuki. Let's go, Harada. But you should leave them alone. You're right. Yuki. When we first came on board the Yamato, we thought about things so differently and we fought all the time. I remember being some point during all that when you told me how you lost your memories. Seeing you live your life with such optimism and hope in spite of what happened. Well, it drew me to you, little by little, without me even realizing it. When you were kidnapped and then when we met again, that's when I realized my true feelings for you. I love you. More than anyone else in the world. Without you, what's the point of there even being an Earth at all? Really, what's the point? Suzumu, that's about all I can do for you. You can have your ship back now, Okida. Yamato Cosmo Reverse System. So it's finally time to use the Cosmo Reverse System. Yes, I suppose. What's wrong, Officer Sonata? You're not thinking we shouldn't use it, are you? There's something I should tell you before we do. What is it? I said before the Cosmo Reverse System was something like an individual life form. It's more than that, though. It's Mamoru Kodai. What? Now that Yamato itself is essentially the CRS, you could say that Mamoru Kodai is now the Yamato itself. Hold on just a second, boss! When you say Mamoru Kodai, you mean Tactical Officer Kodai's older brother, don't you? But isn't Mamoru Kodai supposed to have died on Iskandar? You're saying that Mamoru is the heart of the CRS? Considering it logically, that's the only conclusion. He says that a lot! Logic doesn't factor in any of his bullshit. And this guy was a soldier, right? Yes. And I saw his ghost earlier on the Yamato. I did too, actually. That's not all. Back when we used the Quantum Burst, Setsuna said he found presence like that as well. You may laugh at me being so unscientific, but I saw him too. It was definitely Mamoru. Reminds me of that saying that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. How can you say that, boss? We just finished beating an evil emperor back to life out of hell, and an alien system claiming to be God. And we're already familiar with being that's crossed over the line between man and machine. After all that, I can easily believe that Mamoru's soul is somehow aboard the Yamato. They all make a very good point. I suppose you're right. Most likely, after Mamoru died on Iskandar, his memories were preserved somehow. What? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? It can't be. The system's activated itself? This can't be happening. Why? This is not good. The Yamato is rapidly losing power. We have to maintain this situation. Do not let the Cosmo Reverse System come to a halt. It's no use. All access from this point is being rejected. Why? Why are you doing this, Mamoru? Why have you activated the system? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, what is it, 9? If you had to choose between the fate of the Earth and the happiness of someone you love, which would be more important to you, sis? What? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? Please answer the question. Is there no way I can choose both? Both. I see. Thank you, sis. Sure, I guess, if you're okay with an answer like that. By analyzing all the time we spent fighting with you, we got 300 points. Just for doing that last mission, they give you a free 300 points. What? Why are you talking like that all of a sudden? Let's both continue to work hard, sis, and do our best in the end. Yeah, sure, our long journey's about to come to an end after all. And something is waiting for us at the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna give him a Haro and a Hyper Generator, just cause. In case I want to use them. Sub-orders, because, yes, I'm not done min-maxing. It is the last battle. And now it is time to save the game. Alright. One last time for this game. Marker.